Welcome to this video. So today I won't be teaching any concepts. Okay. Today I've made this video so that I can help my friends who are having a challenge with NS or pre-med courses. So that is either you're doing a first year university, okay, and you're taking the courses mathematics, biology, chemistry, or physics. Okay. So there are sometimes when you go to the lecture theater, okay, the lecturer is teaching and you are not getting anything. It's not making sense. Okay. And then you start asking yourself questions now. Is school meant for me? Okay. And then it so happens that you also fail your tests. Then you start asking yourself, will I pass the exams? Okay. So if you've asked yourself such questions, okay, like this one here or this one here, and you've also experienced not understanding in the lecture theaters, okay, I want you to know that you're not alone. A lot of people have been to lecture theaters and have not understood. Okay, you are not alone. So this video I've made it so that I can share some tips with you guys on how best, okay, you can start passing or start understanding the materials that you are covering um, in your lectures. Okay, so that's what we're going to be discussing here. And then at the end, I'm going to show you guys a platform that we've created as Discrete Learning Institute that can help you pass easily. Okay, so for you to start passing any course that you're taking, okay, I don't care the course code, okay, as long as it's a first year course, either math, biology, physics, chemistry, or statistics, probability, whatever the course may be. Okay, these are the 5 standard things that you should do in order to pass that course. Number one thing is that you have to study simplified notes. Okay, I've observed and noticed with regret that most of you guys are using big books. Okay, you're studying chemistry, you're using maybe Zumda. You're studying physics, you're using Sewe. Okay, those books are going to confuse you. You have limited time. You need to study simplified notes. Okay, so either get the notes from uh, the notes that are given to you by your lectures. Those notes are simplified. So study those notes. Okay, or if you're registered on our platform, you can study our simplified notes, very simplified notes, direct to the point of what you're supposed to know. Okay, so the first thing in order to pass, study simplified notes. Avoid those bulky books. Okay, unless you are a nerd or something, then you can use them. But for most of you, don't study the books, study simplified notes. Okay. The second thing that you have to do is watch YouTube videos. Okay. YouTube on its own is a university. It has a lot of videos on all the concepts that you guys will learn in your first year. Okay. Whatever concept that you can think of, there's a video on YouTube. Okay. So YouTube, it's a free thing. So the same way you use TikTok, you go to Facebook every day, okay, to have fun. Go on YouTube again to have fun with your what? Your academics. Okay, so go on YouTube, search for whatever you want, it will come. So, for example, if we are talking about math first year, right? Okay, and then you don't know how to complete the square, you don't know how to complete the square. What you can easily do is just go on YouTube and then you search how to complete the square. So, a video definitely is going to pop up. In fact, a lot of videos are going to come because a lot of people have done videos on how to complete a square. So, you just pick one, you watch, and then you know how to complete a square. Okay. If it's physics, you are having challenges on how to solve questions on maybe Newton's laws. Okay. You just go on YouTube, search how to solve questions on YouTube, on Newton's laws. Then the videos will come. So you watch those videos and they're going to teach you. YouTube is a very good university and it's teaching a lot of people and for free. Okay. So those bundles that you're using to TikTok, mami, pause, edit to, okay. Concentrate on your academics, use them on YouTube to learn what you don't know. Okay, number three thing is that I've noticed that you guys don't like solving questions from the tutorial sheets. Okay, so university level is not like grade 12. Grade 12, there were no tutorial sheets. Okay, they are just giving us notes, you read, they bring a test, you pass like that. Okay, but at university, they're always going to guide you on what you're supposed to know through the tutorial sheet questions. Okay, so when you learn a topic, for example, you learn a topic, maybe you are talking about oxidation numbers. Okay, so the lecturer definitely is going to produce a tutorial sheet that has questions on oxidation numbers. So those questions are there to test your understandings. Have you understood? Okay, how to find the oxidation numbers? Or maybe you were learning about sets. Okay, have you understood how to apply the set theory to questions? That's the reason for the tutorial sheets. And those tutorial sheets are going to just be pointing Okay, they'll be pointing to questions that are going to come in your assessments, either your quiz, your test, your exams. These tutorial sheets are going to be pointing towards those things. So if they give you a tutorial sheet, make sure immediately they give you a tutorial sheet, you start solving the questions. Okay. If you do that, I can guarantee you, you're not going to fail your assessment. You're going to be passing. Okay. So we've said three things: study simplified notes, avoid bulky books. Okay. If you do not understand those notes, watch YouTube videos on that same concept. Okay. After watching the YouTube videos, solve questions from the tutorial sheets. Don't ignore your tutorial sheets. Okay. Because there, there have been some instances where some lecturers have just gotten questions direct from the tutorial sheet they put in the exam. So now imagine if you didn't solve the tutorial sheet. Okay. Those who solved will be smiling, and then you'll be saying, oh, it was hard, it was hard. But you just didn't solve the tutorial sheet questions. Okay. So make sure you solve the tutorial sheet questions. Number four, after solving the tutorial sheet questions, okay, you've got a feel and you've proved that you understand the concept, right? You go to the past papers. So past papers, they can be past quiz papers, past test papers, past exam papers. You go to those papers, okay? You check how the questions are phrased. If it's biology, you start going through the multiple choice questions. Okay, they ask you what is the cell. Okay, you pass through the past papers. So the past papers will act as a guide, okay, to let you know that okay, my lecturer or these lecturers, they love bringing questions in this area. Okay, maybe they like bringing questions on how to apply exponential equations to medical situations. Okay, you'll be able to tell that by passing through what? Past papers. So pass through past papers. Okay, and then once you do these four here, then you'll be gaining a skill of what I call as teaching yourself. You'll be getting a skill, okay? Gaining a skill to teach yourself, of which most of you are lazy when it comes to teach yourself. No wonder you don't watch YouTube videos, but you watch TikTok videos. Huh? So have the ability to teach yourself. Okay. So by doing these four here that I've said, then you're practicing on how you can be teaching yourself. And you see that the concepts, once you teach yourself, you'll never forget. Okay, because they were stuck in your head. You understand them in your own way. Okay. So in that way, you'll be even be what? Getting good marks. That's what I was saying here. So you teach yourself and then get very good marks. Okay, so these are the five fundamental things that you have to do to pass any NS course. Okay, you don't run away from these. If you run away from these, then you're going in the wrong direction. Okay, so now that I've told you how to pass, we as Discrete Learning Institute, okay, I've created a platform where you can access all these things that you're seeing here in one place. So you don't have to search, um, you don't have to struggle finding certain videos that you want. We've created a place for you and it's in form of a website. So the website is here that you can see on your screen there. Okay, so if you're not registered, okay, you can just check in the link description. Okay, you're going to find a registration video guide. It's going to guide you on how you can register, okay, or how you can access the website. So on the website, once you register, you can see the word enrolled there for the course that you choose, whatever course it is. Let's say, for example, you've enrolled for chemistry. Okay, so you can open the course chemistry. You can just click on open there, and then you wait for it to load. So once you open the course, you're going to find two folders. There's one for general chemistry, okay, and then there's this folder specifically for those who are doing second semester at Apex. Okay, so if you're from any other university or you're in your first semester at Apex, you just open the folder for general chemistry. Okay, and then you have five folders there. So these folders are self-explained. You can see from here. We have one folder for the lessons and tutorials. So meaning that each topic, okay, we have simplified notes on that topic. We have videos explaining the concepts in that topic. Okay, so that's what you find in this first folder. In the second folder, we have summarized handwritten notes. Okay, for all the topics that you can have in chemistry, we have the notes. Okay, and then in the third folder here, that's where you're going to find the tutorial sheets, the assignments. If you're given assignments, okay, if we make solutions either written form or video form, we're going to upload them in this folder for the tutorial sheet and assignments. And then here in folder number 4, you're going to find the past papers, okay, meaning the quizzes, the tests, even the exam past papers. And we also have some lab report samples, okay, in case you need guidance with writing your lab reports. So let's check out what we have in the lessons and tutorials. So we can open the folder for the lessons and tutorials. So as you can see, these topics have been arranged in the order that you are going to learn them. Okay, from topic 1 all the way up to topic 25. So there's no topic that we haven't made a video for. So you can see introduction to chemistry. We have videos there and simplified notes. We'll go to the units and measurements, videos, simplified notes. You can access, you can learn at your own time. Okay, at your own pace, so that you understand. Because as you are in class, maybe the lecture is too fast and you're not understanding. Here, we are giving you an option. Okay, so that what um, you learn at your own pace. So you can see all these topics: atoms, molecules, isotopes. If you want to learn about that, we have videos explaining that, and simplified notes as well. Redox, oxidation, reduction. You can just come to this folder and watch. Okay, so let's try to open one of these folders. Okay, so for example, if I open the folder for units and measurements, okay, you open that folder for units and measurements. You're going to have slides and notes. So here, that's where you find the notes. Okay, summarized notes that are direct to the point. And then here you find recorded videos that we did as Discrete Learning Institute. And then here we also uploaded supplementary videos. Okay, in case you need more information about that topic, you're going to find supplementary videos here. So if you go in the recorded tutorials here, okay, you go in the recorded tutorials, just wait for it to open. You can see we have all these videos explaining whatever is covered under units and measurements, okay, for chemistry. So you can see them there. There's part 1, part 2, part 3, okay, and then these others are well labeled. So if you want to learn maybe temperature units, you can simply click on this temperature unit, and then the video will open. You start learning, okay? And when you have any questions, you're free to contact us as long as you are registered on the website. So you contact us via WhatsApp. So you text on WhatsApp, okay? And then so yeah, so this is how the lessons are going to be looking. Or if you don't want to watch our recorded videos, so we also have more videos in this folder for supplementary tutorials. You can open it, okay? And you see that we also have a lot of videos there that you can use to learn, okay? Everything about units and measurements. So that's what we have in the lessons and tutorials. So we can actually go back, okay, to the general chemistry folder, and then we check out what we have under handwritten summarized notes. So there we're just simply going to have very well summarized them. So you can see the major topics that you can have in chemistry. We've written down the notes for you, okay? And then you can also go to the tutorial sheet part. So in the tutorial sheet folder, okay, you're going to find our folder for the tutorial sheets with explained videos. And then you're also going to find a folder specifically for your university, because the questioning at different universities, it differs. Okay, the concept is the same, yes, but the questioning is a bit different. Okay, so we have specialized. So if you're from, for example, Apex, you go to the folder for Apex. Okay, if you can't see your university here, if your university is not listed here, then you just go to this folder written our tutorial sheet and explain solutions. You're going to find videos and written solutions to explain what I mean, you're going to find videos and explained written solutions to tutorial sheets in chemistry. Okay, so for example, if we go maybe Apex, we open it. Okay, you're going to find different intakes, because at Apex they have different intakes. So if you open one of these, okay, you're going to find either videos or PDFs. Okay, sometimes we do both, so that as you are watching the videos, you're also seeing how you can present your work. Okay, or as you are presenting your work, you can also get the concepts, okay, on how to do something. Okay, so you can see we have two folders here. So you can go to the videos. You're going to find the full videos for all the tutorial sheets. So you can see here, these are the tutorial sheets that this was what intake now. So it's January intake. Okay. So tutorial sheet 1 all the way up to tutorial sheet 13. We've solved them and they're in video form. And there are also written solutions there. You can check for easy understanding. Okay. So that's the folder for the what tutorial sheets and assignments. You can use it to learn at your own time, because whatever they're going to bring in the tests, in the exam, in the quizzes, they're just going to come from the tutorial sheets. Okay, the concept will come from the tutorial sheets. And then we can check out one more folder under here. You can go to past quiz, test, and exam papers. You're going to find the same arrangement under tutorial sheet and assignment. So there are different universities here. And then there's also this folder, our past papers, in case you don't find your university listed here. Okay, so if we open any folder for the past papers, at least you're going to find solved past papers there. Okay, so you can go through. So if, for example, I can use Apex again. I go to video solutions. Okay, you're going to see that we're going to find videos. So you can see we solved some exam papers here. You can see exam, test 1. Okay, January, there are a lot of papers on tests, some on exam papers, some on quizzes. So you can pass through this. So imagine if you're watching all these, then are you going to fail? You're not going to fail. Okay, so that's what you can find under the chemistry course. Okay, and that's how you can access them. Now, most of you ask me, how can I find this video? I've shown you. if you want the topic, you go to the lessons and uh, tutorials there. Okay, so that was chemistry. I can also show you math or maybe even physics. Okay, so if you're from any other university, you go in general mathematics. Okay, for those who are doing second semester at Apex, you have to go in this folder here. If you're first semester, again, you go to the general mathematics. So you can open this folder. Okay, quite all right. You're going to find the same setup that we found under chemistry. Okay, so you can try to go to the lessons and tutorials, same thing. Okay, you're going to find lessons on all the topics. You can see them here. These are the topics under math. Okay, these are the topics under math. So and we have videos on all of them. Okay, so this is matrices, for example. We have written notes, recorded, supplementary, just like that. Okay, so I can go back to general mathematics and then I go maybe under tutorial sheets. Okay, so it's the same setup everywhere. Um, so here under tutorial sheets, again, you'll find different universities. Okay, so if you can't see your university, you just go to our tutorial sheet and explain solution. And then let me use Unilus for now. So if I go to Unilus, I'm going to find 2 semesters. There's semester 1, semester 2. Okay, for example, if I can go to semester 2, okay, I'll find uh, written tutorial sheet solutions and also videos. So I can choose which one I want to view. But for you to understand the concepts, of course, you have to watch the videos, right? Okay, you have to watch the videos. So you can go in this folder for the videos. Okay, you're going to find all the tutorial sheets you can see. So far, those people have had like 6 tutorial sheets. We've solved all of them. You can see here. We've explained all of them. So from tutorial sheet 1, trigonometry, differentiation, integration, discrete random variables, normal distribution, sampling and estimation. We've explained all these videos and they're just there waiting for you guys. So I can open one of these tutorial sheets. Okay, you can see all these videos for that tutorial sheet. So that tutorial sheet had 9 questions. So this is question 1 here, all the way up to question 9. Okay, and I made sure that we separate them according to the question so that it's not hard for you to find what you're looking for. Okay, so that is what you find under the math course. Okay, and there are also this part for the past papers. You find the videos there on past papers. So you can learn at your own time, at your own pace. Okay, and you can start passing NS and start passing Premed. Okay, because it's not difficult, it's just that most of us we lack proper guidance. Okay, so please, 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 guys, follow the guidance that I said here. Okay, follow these 5 things, and then you're going to improve your grades. You're going to improve in how you understand these things. Okay, so study simplified notes, watch a lot of YouTube videos if you want to understand something. Okay, solve all tutorial sheets questions, pass through past papers, and then also try in as much to teach yourself, and then you start getting very good marks. Okay, so for those who might be interested, okay, in registering with us, it's very easy to register with us. Okay, so just check the link in the video below here. You're going to find it. Okay, so that link is a registration guide. It's going to tell you what to do in order to register on our website. Okay, and then once you register on our website, you'll be able to access all these things here. Okay, and then also when you register on the website, make sure you join the registered WhatsApp group. So when you log in onto your account, somewhere here you see this thing here, WhatsApp groups, okay, on the website. So you just click there and then you will join the registered WhatsApp group. So there we'll be giving tips, we'll be updating the people that are subscribed with us, okay? Yes, and then also, if I know, okay, I know some of you might not be able to register on our platform. That's why we've also, okay, been kind enough to produce free videos. So these free videos, we upload them on our YouTube channel. So I'll show you all the YouTube channels that we have. So this is the channel for Tutor Solutions. Okay, so you can see it has a lot of videos. Okay, 432 videos. Those are a lot of videos. So you can see these videos are on different topics. Okay, so for example, if you want to learn sets, I can see I even have a playlist here. Okay, for such videos, logarithmic functions. There's a playlist here. So you can actually play any video that you want. For example, I go to the logarithmic functions. Okay, you see that uh, the video start playing here, and there's a whole lot of folder here, okay, on logarithmic functions. So immediately you watch all these videos that I made on logs, okay, then you have no challenge at all to solve questions on logs, okay. But you guys don't want to watch the free YouTube videos again. You just want to watch TikTok, okay. So let's learn to actually utilize this time, okay, the time we're in school to do school stuff. Okay, we're going to find TikTok later on. So if you want to register, you can just go to the description. So if this is the video that you are watching, right, you can just click on more here. So you see the information there. To register for our quiet lessons, you create an account at discretelearning.com. Okay, and then there's also a video for registration guide here. So you can click there, so you watch how to register. There's also a link here to our mobile app. So you can click this link, okay, um to install our mobile app. So the goodness of our mobile app is that on our mobile app you can actually download videos and watch them offline. Okay. So imagine maybe you go to school where there's Wi-Fi. Okay. You download on our app whatever videos that you want to watch. Then when you go back to your boarding house, maybe your room, you start watching them offline. Okay. And in this same description, you can see I have a lot of folders. So depending on whatever you want, there are playlists there, in fact, not folders. There are playlists. So physics videos, biology videos, all these playlists here, all these videos are just there for you guys. Okay. So you can use my channel, which is Tutor Poul. On my channel, I was mostly going to find math and chemistry, okay, and a bit of biochemistry and organic chemistry. Okay, and then you can also go to the YouTube channel for Teacher John. Here, you're going to find physics and biology. Okay, so you can see there's just physics videos here, biology videos. You're going to find them here. Free videos you can watch at any time. Okay, you can also go to the channel for Math with Marius. Okay, so by just the channel name Math with Marius, we know that you're just going to find math here. Okay, so this guy is all about math. You're going to find math videos here. So you can watch these math videos for free. Okay, um if you are not able to register with us. Okay, and then also we have a main channel for Discrete Learning Institute, in case you didn't know. So we'll be uploading more videos here, free videos, so you can be watching here. Okay, so all these videos here are just for you guys to watch for free. Okay, so make sure you use YouTube, guys. Make sure you develop a skill to learn on your own. Okay, and then you're going to pass easily like that. Okay, so if you watch this video, okay, up to the end, I must say thank you so much, okay, for taking your time to watch this video. So just make sure that you use whatever I've said in this video, and then you start passing. Okay, so don't feel depressed. You are going to make it. Okay, you're going to pass at the end of it. So you are going to go on and do your program. Okay, NS or Premed should not be a barrier to your progress. Okay, otherwise, I wish you all the best as you learn. Okay, thank you so much.